Hi, how are you doing? This is Pastor Cheryl. I have been moving this week, packing things in boxes and making arrangements to move, and working with this rent QC. And they are kind of difficult to work with. I was hoping to get the keys early to move in early and start moving small stuff, so on moving day it wouldn't be so stressful, because they're dealing with seniors here. We're dealing with old people, and the people in my congregation are elderly and handicapped, and we've got some older people helping us move. And I found some young men in their 40s and 50s to help us move the heavy items. And so we will continue here, the Beatitudes, Matthew 5, 3 through 12, Luke 6, 20 through 23, then it goes down to the Woes, Luke 6, 24 through 26. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are you when men revile and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. So your men persecuted the prophets who were before you. A lot of this persecution could be lies and made up stories, stuff like that. The woes go on at the end of this. Woe to you who are rich, for you have received your consolation. Woe to you that are full now, for you shall hunger. Woe to you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep. Woe to you when all men speak well of you, for their fathers did to the false prophets. Well, you know what they say about karma. What goes around comes around. Here we got Matthew, Luke, more of Luke. Notice the little gaps. What one doesn't have, the other one has. There was a shooting this week. And someone went into a Mormon church here in the United States and killed people. Shot them up. Police showed up. There was a shootout in front of the church. They shot the guy who was doing the shooting. There was no reason for this. No apparent reason. Remember, Jesus did warn us of that you would be discriminated against for no apparent reason. They didn't do anything. They were singing songs to Jesus, she said. There was a woman that said they were singing songs to Jesus. It's a little warm out, I'm sorry. And so anyway, the shooting started. The congregation ran out the side door towards the creek. She doubled back to her car and she saw the whole event go on outside the front of the church with the cops shooting at the shooter and shooting back and forth. And this is trauma. This is trauma. This will be something that will stick with her for the rest of her life, I'm sure. And, something, and then the president made a statement against violence. And this is the second event that's happened in a week's time, where, 2 weeks, there was this a young preacher. He was conservative, that was shot for what seemed to be no apparent reason. So we're seeing more gun violence, more violence against Christians, no reason. This is a sad thing. In the meantime, we get to watch this strange thing up in the sky, this asteroid thing that went around Mars, broke up into 8 pieces, it looped around, came back, and it seemed to be able to direct and turn itself to go around Mars. So they think that it was a craft of some sort. And then supposedly it shot a beam of light at the Earth, and some little things came out the top of this asteroid, whatever it was, spaceship, whatever. And one of the scientists that saw this was very upset. Very upset. We don't know what it was about. Why were they here? We don't know. We don't know. We think they were just kind of checking us out, looking over, our star system. And so, anyway, we are not completely certain. But anyway, we will resume this tomorrow or the next day when I have a chance, because we are having to get the moving van and hire a few extra men, big strong men, and move all of this stuff, right? It's stuff. It's just stuff. And it's a bunch of antiques, and hopefully they can get... I'm in the upper part of a duplex. I never liked those, but that's what's open. That is what is open, and I got this at kind of a basement bargain price. The people that I'm renting it from, I put a question mark on them. There's bad reviews on the internet about them. And I met the owner, and I don't like him. Don't like him. Okay? He's, as the reviews say, look it up yourself. But I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow.